Everyone, welcome back to Crafting with Janine. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how I like to make this super cute, adorable, what I'm going to call a butterfly peekaboo bow. Only because it has a little like butterfly looking wing thing and then a little peekaboo. So I'm going to show you how to do this one. And I have a couple of different variations on the same kind of style of bow, and I will do different videos for each of them. This one is going to be style number 1, and today I'm going to show you with the 1.5" ribbon, which the 1.5" measures roughly about just shy of 4 inches wide. This cute little guy here is made with 7/8 inch wide ribbon. He measures just under 2 inches wide. And then this one here is made with 3-inch wide ribbon, and that one measures about 5.5 inches wide. As always, I will put all the measurements for all the different sizes in the description below. Today, I'm going to be doing the 1.5". So we're going to start. So what you're going to need is you are going to need, for the 1.5", you're going to need 2 pieces of print solid, however you want to do it, cut to 5.5 inches long. And then you're going to need 2 pieces cut to 3.5 inches long. And that gets you the whole shape. This one is super pretty. It's a double-sided one. I have a couple of unboxing ribbon haul videos, and it has it in there because I cannot remember who I got the ribbon from because I forgot already, and I did not mark them as I put them away, so my bad. But those are all there. Also in my group, there's a list of the suppliers because I get that question all the time, where you get your ribbon from. So, okay, we're going to jump in and get right to it. So, for this look here, we're going to start with this part. So, we're going to take our 5.5 inch pieces, and you want if you're going to do a print, you want the print side away from you, whatever side you want. Solids doesn't really matter. So, what I'm going to do is on this one, I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to fold it upward, like this, so that I have this here. And what I like to do here is I will take my lighter and just heat there and heat here, and that just holds my point in my triangle in place. So then we're going to take this piece and we're going to fold it downward so that you have this look here. And then you want to take this and fold it over so that you have this look. There we go. Need to adjust it. So you want it to look like this. And then what I do here is I take an alligator clip and I hold it in place. And then I flip it this way. So then this one, this is your 3.5 inch piece. What I do is I don't want a crease right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it up, and then I'm going to heat the edges as well. So I'm just going to heat right there at that corner and heat right there at that corner so that they just stay together. And then I take this, and I'm going to go probably roughly about half. And then we're going to flip this up, line up the edges, and then you can shift the clip from here to here and just hold it in place. So now I do the other side. Now, since I went this way on this one, I'm going this direction on this side using the left side. And I'm going to do the same thing. And I'm going to heat there. And heat there just a little bit. You just want it to hold. So we're going to fold downward. And then inward. So we have this. And then again, I'm going to clip. And this is always your backside. So you always want to fold up from there. So where it sits here, that's always going to be your backside. So we're going to do this again. Fold it up. Again, I don't want a crease back here. I want it to be kind of puffy. So we're going to heat and heat. And then again, I'm going to go this way on this one because we want it to go this direction. So roughly about halfway. And then I fold upward. Get that in place, lined up across here. And then I hold it, and then I just shift my clip like that. So that when you do it, you have that look. So now what we're going to do is we're going to stitch across. Always needle with upholstery thread. Ooh, I got a long tail. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the sixth one, the last one, you want to pick all this up on this side and get all the way through. And then we just pull our clip off and then we cinch it all tight together. And get it all lined up over here on this side as evenly as we possibly can. And then we push our needle back through all the layers. Just like that. So we have that look. And then we just tie it off in the back. Like so. Snip. And then we do the same thing here. So now we're starting on this side, on this one. So we want to pick all that up right there in the corner. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Snip my tail. And then cinch it all tight. Get everything all lined up. And push through. And tie it off. Like so. And there we have it. So when you put it together, it's going to look like that. So now I'm just going to do like I always do. Just flatten this off so I can attach the two sides together. I always flatten and then push against my glass board because it gives that nice flat surface. And then we're just going to glue them together. And as I hold these together to get a good adhesion, I guess would be the word, I'm going to take this opportunity to ask you guys to please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the little bell icon. This way you'll be notified every time I do upload a new video. And because I'm not very regimented with my videos, so please do hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. And as always, all the measurements will be in the description below for all the different sizes, as well as a link to my Facebook group where you can come connect with us. An amazing group of, I call you guys my happy crafting family. A bunch of happy crafters there. Always willing to help if I can't get to it. They'll help. They'll answer the questions. If you have a specific bow you want me to try, please don't hesitate to ask me. I'm always up for a new challenge. As like with this one, I played around with it and got a bunch of different variations of the same particularly type of bow. So now we're going to let that one sit off to the side, and then you're going to want to have two pieces cut to 8 inches long. And what I like to do with this, so like I have this look here, is if I like them print and solid. If you're doing two different colors, you do it that way. One of one and one of the other. And this is going to be a double pinch bow. So I'm going to run through it real quick. You've seen me do these a couple of times, but so I'm going to use my iron, make my crease. But yes, please come join the group. we have an amazing group of people. Ask me to make a bow. Ask me something about one of the videos I have made. I will do my best to try to answer the questions as best I can. So now, double pinch bow. Just going to fold it up. And down. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then the same thing here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then they line up like that. And then you just cinch it all together. And then give a couple of wraps. And then before I tighten anything up on these, is what I do is I make sure that I am absolutely in the center before I pull it tight. And that looks about right to me, so I'm going to wrap it around another time or two, and then pull it nice and tight, and then tie it off. But I always do that before I commit to it, to make sure that my center is centered so that both sides are even. Just like that. And then we tie it off. And this little tail here, I'm going to snip that. So there we have that. And then how I like to do this is opposite. So I've got my print up at the top, my solid at the bottom. So what I like to do for this one is do them so that they're opposite. I think it gives a nice, pretty look that way. Contrast for the opposite colors. So we're just going to take that, a little bit of glue. Set that right in the top. Like that. And then some 3/8" ribbon to wrap around the center. And I always wrap around twice. I like to do that. I think it gets me a nice secure center. So then snip, seal, and glue. Like that. And then once you get it, you can make sure everything is where you want it to be. Because when you wrap your center, sometimes they get manipulated. I do like those colors together. There we go. And then just add a clip to it. And I do all my clips this way, and I never have a problem with them coming off. So I'm going to run through and add a clip real quick. And I have a video showing how I line my clips and make my non-slip grips. And I can link that one in the description as well of this video. So, like that. And run a line here. I have been doing my clips this way for many years now, and I have never had one fall off a bow. My tip there is, and I've said it in a bunch of previous videos, is you want a high temp glue gun and you want crystal clear glue sticks. If they are cloudy at all, they will not hold as well. I don't know what the difference is, but I've just tried it myself and they do not hold like the super crystal clear ones. And just do that. I have only ever had one bottle cap come off a bow, and that was at a craft show, and it was sitting in direct sunlight, and it essentially just melted the glue, and that's the only reason it came off, was because it got so hot in direct sunlight. I didn't have a tent at the time, and it melted the glue. A little bit of glue and then my non-slip grip. Just set that in there. And then I always make so my clips go on from the right. So what I do is I flip my bow over so that the top is there. So that when I put my glue and set my clip, that it goes in from this direction. I'm right-handed, so that's just my preference, and I've never had a complaint from anybody on it that way. It's just the way that I do it. So then I just kind of let it sit there and get really good. Like, normally what I do is I make a bunch of bows and then I put them off the side and then I clip them. So what I'll do is I'll just leave it sit there, dry, and then I have like an assembly line I do, because this is the least fun part to me, is adding the clip. So, and there you have it. Our very super cute, very pretty butterfly peekaboo bow. And again, all the measurements for these will be in the description below, as well as the link to my Facebook group. And I will link the clippy videos that I do the non-slip grips for you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, happy crafting!